One of the main topics in Chapter 7 is the psychedelic movement. And when I think of that era, the main person I think of is Jimi Hendrix, who was an iconic guitarist. He developed his own techniques, his own unique sound, and one of his specialties was the use of what we call feedback. Feedback is where an acoustic sound from an amplifier hits the guitar strings and causes them to vibrate, which then goes into the pickup of the guitar, circles back through the amp, the sound comes back out, and keeps striking the string and activates it by itself so that the player isn't picking the string. The sound itself is activating that string. It's a really difficult thing to master acoustically because every spot on a stage would have a little bit different characteristics. But Jimi Hendrix mastered the art of feedback. Brett here is going to use this little rig, and we're going to show you how it works. And so Brett, give us a little example here.
All right. So if I play something just simple, up here it's not feeding back. If I bring that same thing and I do it closer to the amp to where it's going to feed into these pickups here.
So that is how Hendrix used that technique, but he had some others. Another thing that set Hendrix apart was his use of a wah-wah pedal. A wah-wah pedal, which Brett's going to be playing right down there, is sort of a sophisticated foot-operated tone control. And as you play, you can boost and cut high frequencies, and it has a wah-wah kind of sound. So let's have Brett play a little bit of wah-wah pedal for us.
All right, so if you just play, one of the things that Hendrix did too, in addition to playing with distortion, he played with muted strings sometimes. It's almost like, I think you could call that another type of distortion. And so if you play that, and I play just muted strings, and I go, and of course you can adjust that, or play an open chord. Basically, however fast one can move their ankle makes that possible.
All right, I've devised a little rig here to demonstrate how this wah pedal accentuates high frequencies and then does the opposite when you put the pedal the other way. This is an oscilloscope which shows frequency. The farther apart waves are, the lower the tone. So if I play that, you can see the waves are fairly spread out. The wah pedal is accepting the signal from the guitar and going to the amp, and then this is showing how the frequency content is as I play it. So watch what happens if I strum the guitar strings and then depress the pedal. So look at how close these waves are and how it gets higher. That's the loudness. So this wah pedal amplifies high tones when you depress it.
So he played a lot of notable tunes, including Voodoo Child, which was the sort of the featured tune of the wah-wah pedal if there is one, and he plays in the beginning. He does those basically muted notes. And that's all wah pedal before the notes. He uses that in other capacities too, in his other tunes.